Hello guys, today I'll show you some of my R&D how to compose RGB ground shadow paths inside Nuke. So we can see here we have a shadow path rendered into RGB color mode. Now we have this beauty path which is very basic, nothing fancy. And we can come here, we have a matte path also. So because of we have a character and we have to separate this character from the background. So that is why we have a matte path. So we have rendered out that passes into 𝐒𝐿 file format. So we do have here ground shadow path. Drag and drop here in your Nuke, and here you have your ground shadow path in RGB. Now it's extremely easy to do this kind of stuff, to have a shuffle node, and now we need to extract red from here. And alpha is 0. We don't need any alpha for that. So here you can see we don't have any alpha because of we have made it 0. And we have this red. So this is our red channel. And we can press Alt and C to copy and paste. And here we can have this green, and alpha is 0. And you can see here that this is our green channel, and come here, and here we have to have this blue channel. We have a blue channel, and we don't have any alpha here also. So now we have to rename these nodes. R means red, this is green, and this is going to be blue. So here we have to press M key from your keyboard to get your merge node. And the operation we are going to make plus, and this is A, this is B. That is not at all important that which is going to be your A and which is going to be your B, because of A and B is plus, means red plus G, and G plus R is same thing. So press Ctrl C, and we have here. Now we can have our passes separated and merged back together. And here we don't have any alpha channel. So that is what we need. And now we need to invert this, and now you'll get your shadow path. So this is how we can get your shadow path, and you have this individual control in your every shadow path. So now go to your constant and get a color of your gray color, and press M key, and this operation is going to be multiply, because of you all know that in shadow we have to use multiply to compose this path. And now you can see we do have a proper composition by using this technique. So now we have the character also. So go to your character. This is going to be your beauty path and matte path. Come here. So we can see here we have this ground. We don't need that. And we do have alpha also. So this alpha is also not useful for me. So that is why you have an extra pass of your character. So here we can see if we have here alpha, we can use that, but this alpha is not also proper. So for that, you have to use this shuffle node, and you have to use your red, green, and blue, any channel as your alpha channel. So red is coming and going to your alpha. So you can see here red is same and green is same, blue is same, and so that means you can take any channel to copy that into your alpha to get alpha. Alright, so now we have to copy this alpha here. Press K key. This is a copy alpha node here. Keep in mind that A is a giver, so it is giving the alpha channel, and B is a receiver. So B will be receiving this alpha channel. So now you can go here, you can come here and connect it. You can go here and press A. A means your alpha channel. You can see it is now there in your alpha channel. But it is not like, we're not, we need to get rid of this your ground. So for that only, whenever you are using copy alpha, you have to use this pre-mult node here. So now, once you have used that pre-mult node, you can see here we have edge problem. So if you do have this kind of edge problem, edge issue, so it's a very easy fix I have found. That is, before this pre-mult, you just add erode filter. Now that edge issue is properly gone, and I have not done anything in erode filter. So this is how you can get rid of this kind of edge issue while making this kind of stuff. Cool. Moving on to your pass, which is here. So you can see we have constant. The color is not matching with this. So what to do? That go to your color swatch and press Ctrl and click. And now you can have the same color in your constant. So this is your shadow pass. So press M key and go to your, this is over, and this is A, and this is going to be B. And you can see we have a proper composite. If you're not going to use this pre-mult, so you can use matte as operation. This is also okay, but in this case I'm going to use this over, because of over will give you a very, very gentle blurriness to your edge, and then you can use this pre-mult to cut your background. Alright, so this is our character composition, this is our shadow composition. Now everything is done. Only one thing is left. That is that you can see the shadow is not matching with the actual shadow. This is extremely dark. So to get rid of this kind of problem, we can use this grade node for your every single passes, shadow passes, and you can rename this as red, green, and blue. So now you can do, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1, and you can use this wipe node. This is merge, this is read 3. So we have this wipe, And now we can see we have the difference. So first red. So in here we are using multiply to dial these things. So you can see we have a line here. So we can get rid of this line like this. So now we have to go to G, and you can see here, go to multiply and make it down like this. Yeah. And go to your B key. Now see here, B means blue channel, and go to your multiply and make this like this. And this is also gone. So a bit more. Yeah. So now you can see that we don't have any kind of problem. So this is your main pass, main master beauty. This is your composited. So you can see this is totally identical pixel to pixel. So this is how you can adjust your shadow with your actual pass, actual output. So now this is how you can compose this RGB ground shadow pass inside Nuke. Now one more thing is this, that you can make a gizmo of this node tree. So to do so, you have to group them, Control G, and now you have to go to here, and you can see this is output, and there is fine, this is input. So it should be only one input, so we can use one input like that and delete these inputs and come here, and now you can right click on this and manage user knobs, and you have this pick option. You can pick this red grid multiply, and here you can change this as red, and here you can change here we have this green grid multiply. So edit, I can put green here and go to pick, go to B, go to grid, go to multiply, and here edit it into blue. So done. So you can see here we have only red, green, blue options. We have some parameters. So now you can export this group as a gizmo. So you can put here that shadow RGB, and here brown shadow G, shadow, and here you can use color also, so like this, and close this. So we have color and RGB brown shadow, and you can see here we have a triangle here, we have a triangle here. That means this is a group. And so double click on it and go to node, and here we have export as gizmo, and now we are going to export it as a gizmo here. So you can replace this. I have done it previously, so replace this, yes, close, and now delete this. Once you have deleted this, and you can come here in your import script and now go to your desktop, and here we have you can see that you have a gizmo and we have a proper looking thing. Now you can see here this is like straight and this is like this, so that means this is a gizmo, not a group at all. You can see there is no group that you can go inside of that group. So to do so, you can go here and copy to the group, but you cannot do that because of you have imported the script. So this is one way to get your gizmo. And another way is that you can see this is gizmo 1, and I have that RGB and all is not there. So one more thing you can do, that go here and copy this into your user in your .nuke, and here you can put this RGB gizmo. So now you can close this, and again you can open this, and here you have this, and go here and go to all plugin and update. So now here you can come, and that was red, green, blue. That means it will be in red. You can see red, green, blue gizmo is there. You can see that RGB, our name is there, and you can press tab key. You can see RG, that is RG. So now just put it here, and there you go. This is how you can use this RGB shadow pass to get more control over your ground shadow. So hope you have liked it. Thanks a lot for watching.